Thanks, Chrissy. And you're right, our share price, I think, when I was up here last year was about 3 cents. I think close of trade yesterday we were 13 cents. So it's a great improvement. I think there's a lot more to come. Just behind me is a picture of the Devon Pit gold mine. It's about 6 months old now. Plenty of mine life there and a lot more gold to go. So our company, Matsa Resources. We've got a little key financial bit of data there. Our share price last night, 13 cents. We got 950,000 ounces. As we stand today, our market cap's $124 million, which is extremely low, in my opinion. Cash and bullion on hand, $16.5 million as at last night. Our enterprise value is $112 million. EV per ounce, or our resource ounce, is $118 an ounce, which I think is about 50% of its true value. We do have a small debt as we stand today of $4 million. We pay 1% interest per month. So it's 12% per annum. That's it. Very cheap loan. We've been able over the last 12 months to bring in some institutional investors that we're very proud of. Obviously, BNP have been with us for a while, and Deutsche Balaton have been sensational supporters of Matsa. We're very appreciative of their support and their continued discussions that they have with us. Bulletin Resources is a company that's come on board. Obviously, people are aware I'm a chairman of that company, but they acquired most of their stock sub 3 cents. And of course, Flagship Funds. Scott Williams, great supporter of ours, and of course, I'm still there as well. So, we are spending all of our attention today on focusing on what it takes to grow our Lake Kerry Gold Project. We have extremely high ambition of being a substantial producer in our own right at Lake Kerry, and we have put a plan on how to get there. So, where's Lake Kerry? Lake Kerry is 244 kilometres directly northeast of Kalgoorlie, in fact, along the Yarrie Road, or via Menzies. It is 70 kilometres south of Leonora. It is in the northeastern goldfields of Western Australia. The project itself, circa 500 square kilometres. We have got numerous targets for exploration. We've got 3 approved gold mines, Red October, Fortitude, and of course Devon. We've got a world-class exploration target in Fortitude North, which I'll talk to you. We also have a host of other quality targets that we will start to explore. So here's our strategy for 2026. It's a great strategy. We're going to drill more, we're going to mine, we're going to operate, we're going to finalise our option agreement with AngloGold Ashanti, and we're going to get our funding. So it all starts with drilling Fortitude North. We've always done this in bits and pieces. We are going to embark on an initial 10,000 metre, mostly diamond drill program, lake and land, at Fortitude North. Fortitude North is 1.7 kilometre long mineralised zone. We've had some sensational hits there. It is 6 kilometres, roughly, directly north of Fortitude, where of course we've got just under 500,000 ounces. So, 10,000 metres is our initial program. We've developed an exploration target there, and these figures are correct. We think over the next 12 to 24 months, we will find 10 to 23 million tonnes of ore between 2 to 2.5 grams per tonne for somewhere between 643,000 ounces and 1.85 million ounces. That's what we think we can delineate in the ensuing future. This is on top of the 949,000 ounces that we currently have. So we are aiming big, and I think we can do it. Fortitude North's had some fantastic hits in the past. I'm not going to read them out to you, but the highlights: 8 metres at 9 grams, 22 metres at 9 grams, 25 metres at 3.3 grams, all across this 1.7 kilometre long mineralised zone. That's our best hit ever, 22 metres at 9.2 metres. That was down one of our deeper holes, which demonstrates that what we're finding at 200 metres carries all the way down to below 400 metres. This is where we've concentrated our drilling. So these are the lodes to the north of our mineralised zone, and again you can see the location of the drill hits there. People hate this slide, and I don't know why. I love it because it even helps me understand what it says. So what does this slide say? There's your mineralised zone. My hand is the plane, and what we're seeing is these crosses of lodes that are high-grade gold. So we have to the north identified 4 lodes. They are continuous, they extend to the depth, and it is open along strike. In the lake, we've done minimal drilling. So we've got another 3 lodes that we have interpreted to exist because of our shallow air core drilling in the lake. So what we've got is somewhere between 5 to 7 chutes or lodes, and we think that if those 7 lodes exist, which our confidence is high, we're shooting at 1.85 million ounces. It's a sensational target. We are going to spend a lot of money on this project in the next 12 months. Step 2, we're going to do a further 10,000 metres to consolidate our existing resources. You can see at Fortitude, 489,000 ounces. We don't need to do a lot of holes there, but we will make sure everything works before this goes into production. Gallant, Binder, Olympic, Hill East, Red October, 950,000 ounces, and we think we can grow it. Step 3 to our strategy, mine Devon, bank that immediate cash flow. We're targeting 40,000 ounces over an 18-month period. We are milling at FMR. We are not doing an ore purchase. We are doing a conventional milling, which means all the gold that's there comes directly to us and we get the gold bullion. We've done 2 campaigns already, September, January. We're on track to continually mine 50,000 tonnes, deliver that to FMR, processing them. We're mining 2 fronts, the main and the west lode, and we have substantial potential to extend this. So this is what we're currently mining. This is the Devon mine as we see it today. What we've got is the western lode and the main lode. That's where our gold sits today, and we think we will have extensions of those 2 lodes. Nice little pictures to make me feel good about what we're mining. So, campaign 1. We mined 59,000 tonnes of ore. We processed 49,092 dry tonnes. We poured 9 gold doré bars, 77 kilos for just under 2,000 ounces. Our recovery was a pretty low 81%. Campaign 2, we processed 51,562 tonnes. We poured 23 gold doré bars, 227 kilograms of doré, just under 4,000 ounces, and our recovery is 84%. As we continue to mine, we're learning more about our ore, we're getting the processing systems better with our friends JT Met down at FMR, and we're building our company. So we've already done 2.7 odd grams per tonne. Campaign 3 will probably be similar. Campaign 4, 5 and 6, that's where we make our money. So campaign 3 has now been deferred to the 28th of May. This suits FMR's milling program and this suits our mining program. We initially said 18th of March, but that's too soon. So we're on schedule to process 50,000 tonnes of good grade. Importantly, as you can see in this picture, we have now completely opened up the footprint to the mine. We are now down 20, 30 odd metres. So we're now seeing the V-shape effect. Our waste to strip ore ratio is now starting to decrease. Our mining costs after campaign 3 will start to decrease and our ore will start to increase. It's all good. Step 4 of our strategy, build our own mill. Design it, fund it, build it and operate it. I remind you, we've got 949,000 ounces of gold. We think we will find another 600 to 1.8 million at Fortitude. We've then got Binder East 1, Binder East 2, all the way to 4. We've got a host of other targets. We are confident that we have the ore, the quantity of ore that it takes for us to build our own mill. We're already eyeing 15 million tonnes in our possession. So we will do the feasibility studies to put that into production. Here is a schematic of a plant that we produced in 2019 when we were contemplating a smaller mill. Our optimisations are ongoing. Our studies are ongoing. The workload that we have at Matsa is huge. Pascal Blampain, Andrew Chapman and myself, we're working bloody hard and we're loving it. So, drilling in our steps 1 and 2 come into fruition. They will help us develop these studies. We have started a scoping study on the potential ore at Lake Kerry and have a look at see what we deliver. We have our own Red October village. Currently 96 persons. We are getting another 20 rooms delivered in the ensuing month. So we own this outright. We operate it without contractors. Every staff member there is a direct employee. We think that works better. We are producing great accommodation for our staff. We are also looking to set up an office at Fortitude. Keep that side of the things developing. We have our own airstrip. Red October airstrip. Matsa designed it, we built it, now we operate it. We land -8-100 to -8-300 aircraft. That is up to 50 seaters. Normally we can only land about 40 seaters because of the weather. As it gets hotter, your payload decreases. We're very fortunate. We're about 100 clicks away from Leonora. That is our emergency runway in the case of bad weather at the Red October airstrip. Step 5, cooperate with the agreement. We've got an AngloGold Ashanti. As it stands today, at a gold price of $7,000 an ounce, if AngloGold elect to exercise that option, they will need to pay us in total up to $136,850,000 by no later than the 20th of December this year. How's that calculated? I get asked all the time. It's a formula that AngloGold and Matsa developed over 12 months. Don't worry about the first figure, that's an agreed figure, 936,000. Multiply that by 1.875% of the gold price. Minus 6 million, the deposit they gave us, that is the amount they have to pay us up front on the 20th of December, assuming today's gold price. Another 1.5 million payable on 20th of June. They also need to pay us $20 million in exploration. So, what are they doing? Well, they're drilling on our ground right now as we speak. You will see on the right-hand side their tracks. They've been drilling in this area now for about 6 months. We drive past them every day. They are now drilling on our ground as part of their work that they require to exercise that option. That's part of their DD. Whatever they find, if they don't exercise that option, reverts back to Matsa. They find 300,000 ounces of gold. They don't want to exercise. Happy days. Matsa banks 300,000 ounces. If they find more than they exercise, happy days. $136 million in our pocket. Like it. I want to spend 2 seconds to talk about funding. Obviously, for this year, we're getting funding from Devon. That's providing all of the cash flow we require. We do have an optional drawdown facility, which I'll quickly talk about, and of course, long-term funding options. We announced to the market recently that we had a drawdown facility of $17.5 million. I want to stress, this is at Matsa's option. It is tranched. $5 million, second tranche $5 million, third tranche $7.5 million. The requirements are stepped according to those tranche. If we only draw $5 million, that's all that we pay interest on, 25%. People think it's extraordinarily high. It is not in this industry. There's also a capped gold price. If we don't borrow anything, We pay nothing. It is a flexible option that we have. I'll allow you to read this investment summary. I've run out of time. I've really enjoyed presenting to you. I hope you enjoyed my presentation today. Thank you very much.